We are here at the Envoy Mansion celebrating a very special limited edition collection courtesy of Fouzul Hameed himself. Okay, so it's going to be absolutely amazing and a night filled with style. Stay tuned.
Today we will be launching our very special limited edition collection. It's a range of products with a special quality, style and fit like no other. So without further ado, I would like to invite the man behind the scene and the fashion icon and our managing director of media, Mr. Fouzul Hameed, to come up on stage.
This is something which I have been waiting for a few years. I think I must thank my father and parents for teaching us or giving this business, which had given us a big name plus become big business. Now, when I got into this business, I never knew that about marketing, or I never knew about. I just was behind my dad. Now, almost last 20 years. I've been very serious how to protect men, how to develop a decent brand for Sri Lankans. And we started with a brand called Le Bon, then Signature. Then after 20 years, I bought this Envoy brand, which is the premium brand. It took me so many years to understand what is premium, what is luxury, what is really a high quality product was. Now, last 4 or 5 years, business has been very tough and we have been losing business. And then I bought this FH, and then it was going on. But then this limited edition was, I was trying, everybody does limited edition, you know. But then I met a lot of customers around, and when I talk to them, they have different ideas. So I must thank today my host, Shalin Balasurya, who had inspired me in many ways. And whenever I meet him, I used to tell him that, Shalin, and we communicate, we debate on this, and when he comes, he will explain what it is. So I will touch why a limited edition is. Now, a limited edition is why I'm asking you. I'm going to say why, because see, like I said earlier, see, there are a lot of people, they look for something unique, something uncommon. So that is what limited edition is. And it's for whom? Again, I'm saying there are a lot of people go and buy big brands. And I see by buying, it's not what is the best, because they are buying impulse. You are buying because you feel it's a big brand. So I see it. With this launch, you will see something different. You will be amazed if you understand what I am trying to say. See, take example mobile phone. We all know about mobile phone, right? So, but sometime back we were just thinking mobile mean we buy, but we all know now what iPhone 5, 6, 7, X, you know. So it's something like that. So I'm there to guide. I'm really passionate to promote this thing. And I want you to. Once we finish, just go around and see, then you will understand. So I will call upon Shalin to come and share.
Very quickly, first to answer some questions. When the name popped up on the invite that you all got, I got some phone calls to ask if I was a part of Hameed's or if I had bought into the company. None of that. I'm just a big fan of the Envoy brand and all the clothing they do. I'm a long-term customer and a very fussy one as well. And every time I'm very fussy about stuff, unlike other other brands, he's very, very happy about it. So every time I fuss about something or want something perfect, I tell him, and every time I tell him that, he said, well, you know what? Very good. Push our guys, push the brand, push us. And that's always been, great to see. And I'm a big supporter of Sri Lankan brands. And to see a Sri Lankan brand like this doing world-class garments that we can be very proud to wear and feel good about wearing is exceptional. So that's why I'm really happy to be here and be a part of this. So as Fouzul launches his limited edition today, I'm here to come and ask some questions from your point of view and my point of view as customers. So the first thing I'm going to ask is a very custom-oriented question. One of the biggest things about buying things off the rack is you go to an event. Colombo is a small place, and you could always end up with someone wearing the same shirt or same pants or the same thing. So when you say limited edition, is it going to be something that's you're going to have only a few pieces, so it's very exclusive?
Yes. See, there are a few advantages. Number one, your fit. See, I can read from here, most of your shirt you're buying off the rack. And this is where the real focus is. See, when you buy anything, what I like is Shalin is, he wants everything perfect. Now look at this shirt, what he made for him. See, the color, it's something we made specially. Now, even I just made a shirt for me. So now when you walk into any place, I don't see someone, there'll be striped shirt, but you don't get small, his collar is holding here, the inside hidden button here to keep the collar. My one is no, I can wear a tie with this, get covered. So it is, now everyone wears striped shirt, but with small details you don't get. So that is what matters. And you get the right fit, and there are over 300 designs of fabric.
With your limited edition collection, you will have stuff on the rack plus do custom made as well, correct?
No, this is focused mainly custom made. We want to made to measure, focus mainly on the customers, but we have limited edition things we can see later, and you can go around and see. But now the focus is, now I want to tap caliber of Saline. I have seen there are few hundreds in Sri Lanka, if I can get 100, and I will personally look into their clothes, they'll get perfect things.
Right. So like what Fouzul was talking about custom-made shirts, that's something I really enjoy coming here for. Because when you get a custom-made shirt here, I have got custom-made shirts done elsewhere as well. But the collars and cuffs in particular, and the fabrics used are really phenomenal and very different. I think guys here, you guys have been handpicked and invited, so you all are people who take time in selecting your attire as well, and you would have noticed that certain places you get a custom-made shirt done, it may fit, but it goes in the wash and comes back, and this starts popping out, your cuff starts popping out. That doesn't happen. The buttons are perfect. So it's like getting an international quality shirt, but it's custom-made, so you get to accentuate whatever you want to accentuate, you get to hide what you want to hide. For instance, in my case, I tend to get a little heavy here, like most of us. The rice and curry does its job. So when I get my shirts done, I get it slimmer on top and just let it get a little looser on the sides. And if I wanted this kind of fit, I'll have to buy slim fit. But if I bought slim fit, it wouldn't fit around my midsection. So that's where custom made really comes into play to make a real difference in the way we look. And then the way we feel as well.
From today, I'll be launching something called where the customer can subscribe with us. It's called subscription box, where you will pay SY amount and you'll get a shirt with 2 or 1 gift. There's a package, and so once now I have 5-6 customers today. Who is taking the package, and they'll get every month a shirt, or they can book every other month. So each pack costs 7,500 rupees. So now I am going to hand over Salin's subscription box, where he will open and see what is inside. So it will cost 7,500 rupees. We will show you 12 shirts, 12 looks with 300 fabrics, and you can pick and choose the designs. And every month, your shirt will be delivered to the door, and you will get that. So that is a new thing we are trying to do. And we will first make one shirt, we'll make a pattern, and we will show the fabric, and we will start from January onward, and during Christmas time, what you want, we'll plan for that. If you want for Aurud, you want a linen kurta, we'll do that. So you will get 12 shirts every month in a pack and with additional gifts. Those gifts are really worth, I would say, is are very unique. So I'm going to hand over the first subscription box. Salim will open this now, and right. So this box is with Salim's name. It's done, especially made. And this, I mean, for this is a special done for him. But then, if you want your name engraved, it's a cost. But then, this is done specially. Now, when you open inside this, now this shirt is done specially for him. Now we have done a exclusive pocket square, silk pocket square. You get a gift, and then with that you get a socks, and it will match with that. So you get maybe cufflink, you get tie, you get belts, you get different type of accessories. So this is another thing. It's value for money. So 7,500 you pay. I would say it's really value for money. So once again, thank you everyone.
Mr. Fouzul, you must be absolutely thrilled and happy today.
Yes, definitely something special today because I've been dreaming about this limited edition for a long time, and I've been doing this, but then with the business getting tough and tough, so I felt that I had done so much innovation. This is all world class. I mean, I must show the media, my good close friends, the customers who are spending a lot of money international, overseas. And this is amazing, I would say, and it's like a dream come true for me. It took me so many years to get in and put my heart and soul to do this up.
What makes this collection different or stand out from the rest?
See, I won't take this international. So I done the whole look and feel to go into international and to sell international, because when it's a limited edition, I cannot sell in Sri Lanka much. That's why I picked Salim, because he's the guy who go around and he picks and tough customers. So I want to get a caliber of these customers who also can buy local, and so my whole exercise is to go international, but not forgetting my local customers who really want this.
In your opinion, like you mentioned, how important is it for people to understand what they're buying as opposed to impulse buying?
See, I'm sad to say a lot of men, they buy impulse. Only very few people understand fashion, like people like Charlene again, who are keeping an eye on fashion. So this is there are a lot of people, they have a lot of money and they get caught. They just buy sake of buying, the fit is not good, the style is wrong, the color is wrong, and in everything they're negative, positive. See, now what you wear is positive color, right? A lot of men wear negative color. And then again, 4 seasons, spring, summer, autumn, winter. But a lot of fashions, winter stuff been shipped here, so people wear the wrong colors. So here we teach you, we give you the real style, but it suits our climate or international. So we are there to guide. Our job is to, as I said earlier, I'm trying to do this package for customer who wants to look different, who wants to make a statement, who wants something. Now this shirt is something, I just made it. It has a little button, you can't see the other button, the collar is rounder. So it's something, all one wear it, just a small patch here, and it fits me. But we can improve this if we want it, and there are different fits.
And we are back with Mr. Shalim Balasuriya. So it's a fantastic job that you did. And according to you, what are your thoughts on the collection?
Oh, fantastic collection. I shop with these guys quite a bit. They do most of my workwear and a lot of formal wear for me as well. Always really good service, always great quality stuff, great fabrics. I'm very fussy about how the clothes turn out as well, and they really push the boundaries to get some really international quality stuff done. So very happy that they launched this as well.
And also another point that was touched on was how important it is to know exactly what you are buying as opposed to impulse buying and really educate yourself on the product. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like I said, I'd know style, but I wouldn't know anything about fabric. So it's great when these guys, the team, comes in and helps you out and tells you what fabrics you should be buying for what usage, and if you're traveling, what kind of fabrics you should be buying for warmer weather, colder weather, what travels well, what breathes well, things like that that we really don't need to get our knowledge on. It's good that they've got a team that can help us out and really give us stuff that we'll be happy to wear and make us feel good about wearing them.
And finally, what would your message be to our wonderful gentlemen listening and watching this right now?
It's a great collection, the limited edition collection, and great bespoke clothing. Come and get it, come and try it. They do some extremely great work. I've been a customer for a long time and I've never been disappointed, so come check them out.
So tell us, Ash, what do you think about the limited edition?
Looks fantastic. I love those trousers they were wearing. Very cool, without a belt and stuff. Very 1920s, I felt like. Bringing back some of that old world charm. Yeah, very nice.
And one point that was touched on the fact that how important it is to know what you are buying in terms of clothes. And what are your thoughts on that?
I think Hameedia's or Envoy, especially this outlet, I come and get a lot of my stuff done here. They always take you through what they're doing, especially the quality of fabric. I think it's important. As Charlene was mentioning, sometimes you buy something, you wash it once and it's gone. Whereas when you get something from Fouzul or Envoy here, it lasts the journey. So that's what you pay for.
And finally, what would your thoughts be to the Sri Lankan guy who's currently watching you right now regarding the mansion and the limited edition collection?
I think you should make your way down to Envoy Mansion and get some of their new stuff. It looks fantastic.
And we got the ever so wonderful Danu with us right now. So tell me, what are your thoughts about the collection?
Oh, very good. I'm happy that it's a personalized service. You get it all in nicely packed, and it's always nice to open a gift, right? Even if you have just paid for it, it's okay. But there are like gifts which is coming. It's a surprise as well, so it's great. And I'm also happy that he has started the limited edition because everyone wants a made-to-measure fit now, because very rarely people like to go shop it off a rack. So it's a good thing.
What would your advice be to all the guys who are watching right now when it comes to fashion and when it comes to the store, the Envoy Mansion and the limited edition?
Well, I have known Fouzul for so long. I used to model for him back in 2007 in my thin days. Then he actually gave me a challenge saying lose some weight. I'm still in the process, so that's okay. But I think what's amazing about him, he has a passion to see people well dressed, and that doesn't always come about. Sometimes he just helps people just because he gets annoyed to look at them looking bad, and he's like, let me just fix you up. So which is a great feeling. And how I started working with him more is when he dressed me, because he saw me hosting an event and he didn't like what I was wearing, and he called me personally and he got me fixed up, and that's what's amazing about him.
And we got the wonderful Deepak with us right now. So tell me, what are your thoughts about today's limited edition collection?
I think it's pretty cool because in Columbus it's quite hard finding really well-tailored clothes for guys especially. So there are a couple of stuff I saw that's quite nice. So I might come back probably tomorrow, get some stuff done. It's very unique. It's very unique stuff, and like I said, it's hard, and especially like I'm a big guy, so it's hard to find something off the rack. So yeah, looking forward to getting some stuff done.
Something that was touched on, the fact that how important it is to know what you are buying and sort of educate yourself. What are your thoughts on that?
Like I said, because being a model before, I know what looks good on me and I know my body structure. I think that's really important as well, because a lot of guys aren't of the rack sizes. So you got to think about your proportions, you got to think of your build. So made to measure stuff is pretty cool.
Tell us, what are your thoughts about the collection?
It was great, I was I used to buy from other countries and other brands, but I always loved this Fouzul Hamid's collections. Um, I have been customer for last 10 years, and I know the collection what he brings is quite good, and I enjoy his collections. And what I saw was last mostly about a year, the collection was not coming, and I was really worried. And I was always used to ask whether are you gonna stop this or are you gonna continue. So I see a good collection has come out. So I'm quite happy about to move on. Yeah.
What would your message be to all the gentlemen listening in and watching us right now regarding this collection and the Envoy Mansion as a whole?
So what I have seen from Envoy is it is value for money when I compare with other brands, and then the shirts and then the material what I get here is really good value for money. So I think people who really want to be stylish and who want to maintain a good style, they should be really considering Envoy products. It is value for money, plus it doesn't cost a lot of it doesn't cost a lot of money actually. So when you really compare it has a really good advantages as well.
So do tell us, what are your thoughts about the limited edition collection?
Yeah, actually, in Sri Lanka, it's a very small market, and for men, it's no more places that we can, go and find, good stuff, and that's why we always pick the first choice as Hameedias, and we were so excited to see the limited collection. So I think everybody's faces that you can see that everybody's so excited to see the collection.
And finally, what would your message be to everyone, all the guys who are watching you right now with regards to Hameedias and the fact that it's the Envoy Mansion?
Yeah, it's very simple. I think men should look good, and if you want to look good, then you come and visit Hameedias.
And we got Rano with us right now. So tell me, what are your thoughts about today's limited edition collection?
I think it's a bit premature for me to comment. I haven't looked at everything else, but it looks interesting. I think I'd just like to take a little time and cover everything. I took a look at the shoes. That's interesting.
And talking about how one of the topics that were touched on is how important it is to really know what you're buying as opposed to impulse buying. What are your thoughts on that?
I have a lot of thoughts on that. I pay attention to what I buy. I plan what I need, and I make it a point to buy what I need when I travel, and sometimes when I shop over here, I go pick things up whenever I need them. I don't wait till I absolutely have to have it. I plan and I buy it earlier. So I'm not an impulse buyer. I do that just for fun, just to pick up a few extra things, but usually I plan.
And that pretty much wraps up a wonderful and amazing journey indeed at the Envoy Mansion. And right now, it's, as you can see, it's pretty amazing. Lots of wonderful people and great style and great food to go with it as well. Until next time, this is Dana signing off for High TV.